Okay, so you're already doing shows, making radio on your community radio station, but you want to take that further and see what opportunities there are out there in mainstream radio and mainstream media. One of the great things that an employer wants when they're looking for new talent is someone who's done it. So there's no replacement for making a show on a regular basis over a considerable amount of time. You're not going to bowl up to Radio 1 or whoever and say, yeah, I've done a couple of shows on my community radio station. They're going to go, yeah, come back in a year. They're going to want to see that you've turned out every week, or however often your show is, and produced a show, presented a show, whatever your role is, regularly, all the time, and reliably. So that sort of back track record of making radio over a substantial amount of time is really important to build up. It's highly, highly competitive getting into mainstream radio or mainstream media. You'll be up against all sorts of people. Some people will have posh degrees and qualifications and this and that. Actually, if you've made radio over a long period, and I'm saying 6 months, 1 year, 18 months plus, that's the sort of amount of time that you should be looking at clocking up before you make your first approaches, then I think you're in with a really good head start. And also, it's not just about radio. Radio is a sort of starting ground for any other sort of media, and that could be that TV or online media. It's the same essential skills of knowing what your audience is and coming up with ideas over and over that can actually appeal to that audience. So that is a really good starting ground for getting into other media, but you still need that track record and be aware of the competition that's out there. I think if you hear from people in the mainstream media about how they got in, so many of them talk about the determination, the sheer just taking the knocks, coming back again, taking the knocks, coming back again, not being put off by a rejection letter or not getting through the door the first time. That sort of determination is really important as well. But I think doing your show or your reports or whatever you're doing for your community radio station is absolutely priceless and will stand you in good stead.